Welcome back, everyone! I am the MoeChicken, and we are back with more Super Bomberman. The last episode, we defeated, Asian Dr. Wily, I think. And now, and apparently it was a good thing, because then, like, multicolored bomber people came out and cheered for us. So I guess we overthrew the tyranny? Maybe? I'm not really sure. The plot of this game is very thin. It's not super clear what is happening or why it's happening, but that man, I call him like Asian Dr. Wily because he's like, he makes robots, and also he's got kind of like a Fu Manchu, I think. So yeah, he is one of the two main antagonists in this game. We have not met the second one yet. He is actually on his way to I guess, join up with the second one. So we will meet him, I think, in the next world. But, yeah. It's kind of weird. It's not super clear what your objectives are. Mostly you're just blowing stuff up, you know? One of those games where you're just sort of like, you don't really need a goal. Just play the game. Blow stuff up. It's fine. Blow it up. It's okay. Ain't no thing. Do. Oh, now we have steel-colored, scary face bug, or what did I call it? Scary face beetle cars? Something like that. It was just the last episode and I recorded it minutes ago, but whatever, I forgot already. Hey, scary face beetle car, get up here. Yeah! They take 2 hits because they're made of steel instead of, I guess, bronze? Or what the previous ones were made of? I suppose. I actually had names for just about all the monsters in this game, because I would, like, draw them all the time. I loved this game, okay? I loved it. Loved it so much. Actually, one of my first, like, I guess, like, paintings, you want to say, if you want to call it that. I mean, it was a painting, but it's not like I'm in the habit of making a lot of paintings. But one of my first paint endeavors was to paint a bomber person, and I like made my own terrible color palette of bomber person. He had like, I think he had like a red helmet and like green sleeves and I think a blue body and like maybe, I think he also had red shoes and hands. It looked terrible, and my mom has kept it for so many years. I don't know why. It looks terrible, but she's very proud of it. But yeah, I painted that when I was like probably in elementary school. Like I had it for it was a long time ago. Yeah, I love. Like I called these guys. I think I called these guys Jello molds because they kind of look like gloopy. Their heads kind of look gloopy. So yeah, is that interesting to anybody? Does anyone care about what I used to call these things? Whatever, it's a Let's Play. You just talk, okay? It's just stream of consciousness. You just talk. Oh, it's the coins. They're going down. I'm gonna blow them up. Here we go. Coins. All right, they're done. I only cheat for the coins, okay? Other things, not as scary. Coins, terrifying. Worth cheating for. I like these UFO guys. You know what they kind of remind me of? There was a, I think there was a droid in, like, Star Wars Episode 4, I think, that kind of looked like these guys. A little bit. I want to say that was that one. Somewhere I saw, like, a robot that looked like one of those guys. I think it was Star Wars. Alright, scary face beetle truck. I don't know why you're a truck. You got like rockets, but for some reason you're a truck in my mind. All these things are true. There you go. The music of this stage is like really upbeat and fun. So good. So good, this game. It's funny, too, because, like, as far as the Bomberman games go, this is probably the least impressive. frankly. Like, in terms of, like, the stage layouts and stuff, it's because everything is just, like, one screen, so they were very limited in terms of what they could do. But it's the one I started with, and so I love it. So I really, really like it. This guy takes a lot of hits. How many hits does he take? Bro! He took 5 hits! That freaking steel whirlybird took 5 hits! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Get it away! I think in general, a lot of the Bomberman games that I like are like the less popular Bomberman games, which is sort of funny to me. I don't know, they're the ones that I like. Other people don't. Like, I'm really into Bomberman 64, but I'm not that into Bomberman Hero. And I also, even though I've played Bomberman 64 2, The Second Attack, or Bomberman 64, The Second Attack, I never beat it because I hated the little rabbit thing. I don't know, like, that's a very, I would say that's a very Japanese perspective, this idea of, like, small creatures making, like, having, like, high-pitched, childlike voices and stuff, that I just feel like doesn't translate very well. Oh, that was just a lot of points. Holy moly, that was a lot of points. And because it doesn't translate super well, it makes games that, like the first game that has that thing. Oh, I'm out of time. Dead. Oh, I ran out of time and I'm dead. Oh, I'm getting to the point in the game where, like, it takes so long to finish a level that you start running out of time. Ugh. Alright, well, there you go. Yeah, so, like, again, I mentioned it earlier in the series, Bomberman in this game doesn't have a voice. Bomberman 3, he had a voice. And I remember thinking, this is weird. Why does this character suddenly have a high-pitched voice? He never had one before. But I have to assume in the Japanese perspective, they probably were like, oh, he always sounded like that. We just didn't have a voice for it. I don't know. It's just a cultural difference, I guess, but it's weird to me. It's very strange to me. But I do like Bomberman 64. I'm probably going to play that eventually, too. Now, something I should mention about Bomberman is that I'm not really good at the battle part of it. Like, I know that there are some people who are actually really good at battling in Bomberman. That ain't me. I'm actually pretty terrible at it. I'm not great at, like, setting up traps or anything like that, and I frequently blow myself up. So, yeah. I just think it's a fun way to play it. I just think it's a fun game to play. It's also one of those games. I used to do this all the time as a kid. I would do the thing where it's sort of like, it's my game, so I make the rules. And I would make up these rules which would force my friends to play the game. Now, like, doggone it, that was a travesty all around. That would force my friends to play games in, like, very specific ways. Like, for example, whenever we would race in Mario Kart, I would always insist that you couldn't use, like, items against friends. So, like, you could use shells and bananas and stuff, or banana peels and stuff on, like, the computer, but you weren't. Blew myself up again. You see what I mean when the Sparkies, where the Sparkies can get you in trouble? Yeah, you weren't supposed to use red shells against, like, me. You use against the computer, but not against me. If you did that, you're being a jerk. And in Bomberman, the dumb thing for Bomberman was that, boy, this is a mess. He's gonna start blowing enemies out of the toilet now. Yeah, the dumb thing for Bomberman was, like, like, you could blow up the computer, but you couldn't actually fight against your friends. If it came down to just, like, 2 human players, what we would have to do is wait for the draw state, or the running out of time state, which would like gradually close off the room as the means to decide who wins. And since it's two human players trying to avoid something that's very like programmatic, like just the room closing in a very particular way. Oh, coins! Destroy them! No! Death to coins! No! Get out of here! Coin, death! Oh, more coins! Got him. Alright, it's good. Yeah. Our fights would come down to just sort of like, you know, nobody wins. We would just draw constantly. Oh, because I insisted on these stupid rules. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was a rotten kid sometimes. What? I don't know. It's my game. Play it the way I want to play it. The way I want to play it is stupid and inefficient. Oh, I had some tolerant friends. Glad I had very tolerant friends. The funny thing about it, though, is that because I insisted on these, like, stupid rules, I'm very ill-equipped to play competitively nowadays. You know, it's like I didn't grow up using items in Mario Kart, and so I'm actually kind of, frankly, really bad at using items in Mario Kart. Didn't grow up with it. I grew up with my stupid rules. Oh, coins. No, destroy them. Destroy the coins. Unacceptable. Okay, they're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Now, if you've got the remote bombs, they're awesome against these, like, living bomb monsters. Because the hardest thing about living bomb monsters is timing when to hit them. Because if you get them when they're on, like, if they touch an explosion while they're on the ground, they don't actually get killed from it. They're invincible as long as they're not floating. Wait, no. They're invincible if they are not floating. They are invincible if they are floating. Yeah. What was I talking about? Who cares? Go down the toilet. Jump in the toilet. Who cares? It's fine. Oh, boss time. Our boss this time is... Oh, the punching glove guy! Oh, this guy. So you gotta, like, knock him into the outside, into the, ring. And he just sort of, like, bounces around. Fortunately, I have remote bombs, so this is much easier. This fight is extremely frustrating if you don't have remote bombs. Fortunately, I do. So, yeah. And, like, as the battle goes forward, items will, like, show up in the arena. So that's kind of cool. I blew myself up. Oh, now I don't have remote bombs anymore. So now we'll have to fight the battle legit. Uh-huh. I mean, ow, he killed me again. Yep. This guy's kind of strange in that, like, his, like, hitbox for where he actually damages you is just like those three little knobs at the bottom of his model. If you go behind him, he doesn't actually hurt you. It's only those little knobs, for some reason. I want to say this is also a boss that it's very easy to run out of time on. Yeah, I think so. Dude. Dude, because he takes a lot of hits. And there you go, got me. Oh. Ooh, time. Well, that would have been useful if I didn't do terribly just there. So, there you go. Bam! Yeah, get it. Oh, yeah, got him! Yay! Take that, explodey guy! Alright. So, where are we going next? We're on our way. We're chasing Asian Dr. Wily over here to this amphitheater. Here we go. Well, hang on. Well, you're gonna see the idea. This is a series of one-on-one fights, so that will be for the next episode. I am the MoeChicken. This is Secret of Mana, is what my brain told me. Thanks for stopping by.